Hey everybody, David here. I wanted to do a follow-up to the Blended Learning Topics workshop. I know a lot of information was thrown at you, and I want to do a quick refresher on how to import topics. So if you're looking to import the topic template, you have that, and it's a pretty quick access. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is log on to my MHS. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. That'll bring me up to then our landing page. And then I'm going to go ahead and choose the class that I want to build a topic out for. So in this case, I'll choose my English course. You got your typical tab bar at the top. I'm going to go ahead and click on Topics. And this brings us to then the page that has all of the topics that you've currently created. If you've done a few before, it'll be listed out here. If you're still building some out or you don't have any, it may be blank, and that's okay too. We're going to go ahead and get you started to build one. So underneath the main tab is a smaller sub tab just for the topic page. And on the right hand side, you have something that says topic priority, import, and create new topic. We don't want to create one from scratch, although you certainly can. So instead, we're going to hit import. That's going to bring up another screen for it. So it'll bring up your topics, and this is a place where you can actually import topics from your previous years that you've created. If you click on the year, if you choose for one of the other previous years, it'll bring up then those classes that you can go and import from there. But we're going to go through and in this case, go and import and then our Topic Toolbox template. So you're going to want to scroll down until you see something that says Topic Bank. It'll also have a year, a teacher, and a section. This is where we can go through and actually start sharing some of our topics. So if you co-teach with somebody else, it's a great place to import it in. Or if you're looking for the topic template like us, it's a good place to find it. So you're going to need to change the teacher to my name, David Martinez, and it'll be under any of my AP English courses. So go ahead and scroll down, and you're going to click on the checkbox right next to Topic Toolbox Template 1.0, and this is the one we're going to then save and import in. Now, if I teach multiple sections, so I teach multiple sections of my English literature course, and I want it to be the same topic for all of those sections, which I would suggest because you're not redoing it again and again for the same class, make sure that these are all clicked as shared. It'll automatically do it for you, but it's just a good indicator to double check. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and it'll bring it to here. Now, first time around, it's not going to show you anything different. And the reason why is I currently have the publishing date set for the summer, so that way my students aren't seeing it and kind of getting confused with this working backend template. So if you go under the main tabs that are listed here and you see view topics that are, there's a checkbox for active, but there's also future, expired, and shared with me. You're going to need to click on future, and then it'll bring it up for you. And you'll be able to see all of the topics that have future publishing dates. Now, if you just click on it, it'll bring you up an example of the student view of what is in that specific topic. So here's an example of kind of what it looks like for our current students. So go ahead and hit back. But I don't want to necessarily, got to hit future again. I don't want to go through and just view it. I want to be able to edit it, which I think is what you want to be able to do too. So this little pencil mark is the same thing that's used throughout kind of the MyMHS Blackbaud LMS that allows you to go through and edit things. So it's the middle one. First one is share, the last one is delete, so we don't want to do that. So we want to click on that pencil. It'll bring us to the back end. Okay, this is the back end of what the editing function is for importing our topics. So we can scroll down. As we can see, this is kind of the interface that's been created for us. Now, one kind of main universal change that we need to also do is find the cover brief. It's the first one at the top underneath the kind of line change interface. And we're going to go and click on the pencil that's listed out there. So we click on that pencil, and then this is where you're going to change some of the key and essential information. So you can change the title, the topic listed up here. Let's say I'll put this for my next unit, the power of 1. Okay, I can go in and type in here for differences for unit description, instructional objectives, school-wide, CSOS. And again, I wouldn't suggest you try to reinvent the wheel. I took a lot of this from my course map. It'd be a great place for you to kind of take some of that too. If I wanted to change the photo, I can change that right here. And then as I scroll down, there's two key things that you really want to make sure that you change every time. The first is adding to the topic bank. It says allow others to import copies. This also allows you to import a copy of a topic that you've created from year to year. So you really want to make sure that you add it to your own topic bank. The second thing is the publish date. What that means is the date that it'll be visible to all of your students. Currently, you can see the published dates that are listed out here are set for the summer, and so that's why when I have my Topic Toolbox template, I don't have my students getting confused and interacting with it because it's not immediately visible to them. But let's say I want to have them go through and have it visible the first week of March. I'm going to go through this first box right here. I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to choose that first week. So let's say it's the 4th that I want to go and jump into. Click on it, and then also apply to select. So it's the same sort of procedure that you would use for the assignments section. Then I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And as simple as that, I'm pretty much ready to go and start tinkering with it. So that's the pretty quick import tutorial. If you want me to do a more detailed follow-up video or screencast about editing or managing any of those sections, just let me know. I'd be happy to do that. And thanks so much for your time. Hopefully this is helpful for you. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.